Hello, Alex here again. I just wanted to continue in the series of the lead up to the opening of the Camera Helps at the Bodleian. This week has been a big week. I mean, actually, it's only Thursday. I'm recording this on Thursday, the 2nd of October. This week has been a really big week because two things have been put to bed, so to speak. One is the film that I made with Patricia Baker Cassidy, Paddy's wife. Um, and in it, and the film is an 8-minute film for the show. And in it, Patricia talks beautifully about Paddy's beginnings, Paddy's inspirations, how he approached his work, his fairly eccentric attitude to producing work, um, and 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 gives sort of background and emotional as well as sort of factual background to Paddy the man and Paddy the artist. Um, I'm also the other thing I put to bed this week. I hope it's a moving story, but is the catalogue. And the catalog to the Camera Helps is published. I'll get the sort of factual stuff out of the way. It's published by Flow Editions. That's my own imprint, which publishes all of the catalogs that for the Flow Photographic Gallery. And there's links below that will take you to a place where you can buy this. It will be out in about a week's time, so about 7 to 8 days from now, so hopefully in time for the opening of the exhibition, but you can pre-order it now. And we're not ordering it in huge batches, so there won't be an infinite amount of them. Um, but anyway, and this catalog is in some ways conforms to the standards of all the Flow editions catalogs, Flow Photographic Gallery catalogs, in that it's 10 by 8, which is a very nice size, as most photographers will agree, or 203 by 254 millimeters. And it has the same sort of typography and layout. But that is where the similarities end, because this is by far the most complex catalog I've ever produced, because it has to match the definitive nature of the exhibition and actually go beyond it. So on the one hand, the exhibition covers the most significant published and unpublished bodies of work, but the catalogue goes deeper into Paddy's beginnings and back and some of the work that he was working on just before he died. Uh, so which isn't in the show. Um, so so if I just give you a quick flick through, we've got sort of all the main favorites. I mean, like home movie, the holiday pictures, the Oxford pictures, and each one of these is accompanied by a text written by Patricia, which gives the really succinct but beautifully written um, details and background information that wouldn't be available anywhere else about each of the main bodies of work and the ones which didn't make it through to publishing. In particular, I'm very pleased and proud to have printed for the first time handheld, which is one of my favorite bodies of work. At the moment, it's only visible, I think, on the second floor of the Old Bank Hotel in Oxford. There's a set of Paddy's prints there that that collector Jeremy Mogford bought from Paddy. That is the only that is the only place where they can be seen until now, and now we're publishing some of them in this book. But there's many of them, and I personally think they're worth a publication devoted to themselves. But they're absolutely beautiful. There are texts by Richard Ovenden, who is the who runs the Bodleian and who started this whole thing off. There's a text by Jen Southern, which is absolutely beautiful, talking about Paddy's influence on him when he was very young, amongst other things. There's a lovely text by Patricia about her husband, and and there's a text by me. Uh, uh, there's uh, there's information. We've been meticulous in recording sort of uh, the bibliography and exhibitions, solo and group. It's I'm just reminding myself what we've got in here. We've got it's basically a as full a publication that balances both the prosaic and the aesthetic in one volume. I hope successfully. We'll find out about whether people agree about that soon. So this is now available, and in the show notes, okay, you'll see links to that, so you can get that. Now, the exhibition opens on the 11th of October, but on the 25th of October, there's going to be a walkthrough tour of the exhibition given by Patricia and I, who have, we have co-curated the exhibition. And I think that just a note on that. I just want to say something about that. The nature of our co-curation is that Patricia knows where the bodies lie. I mean, she knows where everything is. She knows all the details. She knows everything about which pictures are where, which pictures were printed, were made when, and so on. And I think I brought to it a sort of slightly outsider's perspective, and so the two of us have done I think really an exceptional job, if I say so myself, in the balance of my sort of ignorance and but love for Paddy's photography, and Patricia's, I mean, immersed and total knowledge of Paddy's work. And I mean, I don't know how she coped with it, to be honest. Has produced something really interesting, and I hope that that is distilled into this catalogue, which I think is beautiful and will be essential for anybody who's interested in the development of British documentary photography, uh, and particularly of the psychological variety, which is the bit that I think I'm most interested in myself. Um, so I just wanted to give you a rundown on that. In future weeks, I'm going to be. This is completely like a completely like standalone thing, and nothing to do with Rodin. But I thought I'd try this. I'll trail something. I'm going to be taking a look at Fred Richen's book, The Synthetic Eye, and it's the first sort of common reader on the AI revolution in photography, and it's interesting. I've been through it with a fine tooth comb, and I'll be dropping some more posts, some Substacks later, um, which I'm working on now. So that will be in the next sort of week or so. I'll start doing that, and I wouldn't mind hosting a symposium at Flow on AI and photography in the near future, and there'll be more details about that soon. In the meantime, I hope that you make your way to the Bodleian from the 11th of October. It will be interesting. All I can say is I can't make any promises because taste is a many varied and unpredictable thing. But what I can guarantee you is something that is interesting at least. And in a way, I hope people. Oh, obviously, I hope people love it. But if there are any comments about it, issues, omissions, things that you think that we've missed, or or whatever from the catalog, from the show, whatever, I want to hear about them because we need more discussion. We need, dare I say it, we need more critical appraisal in photography in general, and I'm not scared of that. Uh, I'm confident enough that I've done the best I can do, um, but I have so much to learn, and I wouldn't be interested in any of this if I didn't think I had so much to learn. And there is so much knowledge out there, particularly, say, in somebody like Paddy's work, where people have really become attached to it. So let's keep. I would love to keep the conversation going. If any of you are going to the exhibition, and you let me know when you're going, I may well be there. So it would be great to meet up and talk about it there. So in the meantime, don't forget the camera helps catalog available from the Flow Photographic website and the Bodleian store from the opening of the exhibition, I hope. But for now, it's available on the links below. But I I recommend it to you, and hope you enjoy it. Thanks very much. Okay, see you later. Bye bye.